Hello, this video goes out to all the lovely first ladies out there across the Last War servers. It has been quite the journey. If you were a first lady back in the good old days, you know it involved managing a queue in the world chat, messaging people, finding their base, tapping a bunch of different things in order to advance them forward. But it's gotten a lot easier since the most recent update. Now we have an applicant list, and it will auto-approve the applicants that you have moved into the auto-assignment list. So let's go take a look at how to do this. So first off, in the upper left, you see that exclamation mark. That's telling me that somebody has applied to one of the Congress positions. And there's lots of ways to go get to that screen. My other videos show you different ways. Those have not changed. I am going to just go ahead and tap my avatar here. And then you will have a button with pound in your server number. So we see pound 33. We also see that red exclamation mark. That I can go ahead and tap, and it will take me to the Congress positions. Here we are. We now see for each position how long somebody has held that position, and if there is an applicant with, again, the red exclamation mark. Now my preference is I go in and dismiss anybody who has been in the position longer than 10 minutes, and now you can see how easy it is to dismiss. Now, if there was somebody else that you want to appoint here, let's say somebody who applied to a position and they were in that cooldown period, you could tap appoint, and that will come up with an interface where you can go ahead and you can search for any commander across your server. It will show you hits on the search characters here. So we see two people came up with the letters YHR. You can check the box and tap appoint, and that will automatically appoint them to the position right away. We don't want to do that in this case. So we've got two vacant positions here. We have the Secretary of Security just auto-advanced, if you caught that on the top of the screen scrolling across. When it does that, it will say the President took that action, but in this case, the President actually didn't take the action. It was just the auto system that did it. So let's go take a look at that. Here we see Secretary of Interior. That commander has been there for 12 minutes. We have somebody, or more than somebody, who has applied. We can see down in the lower right, we've got a list with a red icon by it, a red circle. That's going to take you to the applicants. We have 3 applicants here. There is no bulk approved, but the check mark will let you approve this applicant and move them to the auto assignment queue. The X will dismiss their application. If you tap the X, it's going to ask you, are you sure you want to cancel that player's request for security, or in this case, Secretary of Interior, or whatever the position might be. Cancel, confirm, so on, right? Confirm to dismiss them. In this situation, I want to approve everybody, and if you notice across the top, it is now auto-assigning the next individual because the current person in that role had been there for more than 5 minutes. Now on our server, the cooldown, as you see here as well, is 5 minutes. That is configurable by the President for a couple different options, I think 5, 10, and 15. Don't quote me on that. For every position, you also have a record that you can look at to see who has been in that position over the recent time period. And that time duration will be server time, not your time zone. So server time is UTC plus 2. Once the cooldown opens up enough here, you are able to use this arrow icon to adjust the order of individuals in the auto appointment list if you need to. Likewise, the red X is how you can dismiss somebody from the list. If we drop back out of there, we can see somebody has applied for Secretary of Development. We'll tap on that icon. We'll go ahead and now tap on the list. And we can see this individual from when. This is one of our prior First Ladies. Thank you, Tony, for all your hard work. Go ahead and give that check mark a tap. So because, again, the prior individual was there for more than 5 minutes, the next person is auto-assigned. You can have up to 50 folks in the list to be auto-assigned. Likewise, the applicants, if there was somebody here, we would see that could also be up to 50. So at this point, being First Lady is a lot easier. There's no more queue to manage. There's no messages to send. You don't need to really tell the individual because, as you might know, if you have accepted buffs, it will come up on your screen. There's also a notification, a push notification that you can enable so you know when you get assigned the position. And if you are in the list, it will tell you the approximate time by which you would be appointed. So that gives you a little bit of ability to kind of plan. So we see here for both of these individuals, that they will probably be appointed around 1919 and 1924 server time. So just do the adjustment to your time zone and you're good to go. All right, that is being First Lady since the patch in August. Super simple now. You do just have to keep an eye out for that exclamation mark. I will warn you, sometimes there are issues with the exclamation mark, and if you are on a different server, you will not see it and you cannot appoint anybody. Likewise, if somebody wants to request or apply to be an applicant, they cannot do that if they are on another server. Just keep that in mind. All right, all your First Ladies out there, thank you so much for everything you do. It's not easy work. I know it's gotten easier, but it's still effort. You got to pay attention to your phone. You can't go off and be with family. So thank you for what you do for your servers. I hope that everybody on your server thanks you. If they don't, please sincerely take my thanks. I love all of you out there across the Last War servers. Smash that like button, subscribe, drop me a comment. Have a great rest of your weekend.